What's it going to take for CRO to break through its level of resistance at about 16 cents? Well, right now we're seeing something on the Ethereum chart that is very promising as we are getting close to a big breakout for the biggest altcoin, which is Ethereum, which could be the catalyst to drive CRO past that 16-cent level and up into the 20-cent and higher prices, going into the potential end and best part of what is this bull market. But we do have to consider the alternative thing that is on a lot of people's minds right now with the upcoming FOMC meeting and just the month of September overall. Let's talk a little bit about it in this video, guys. Stick around to the end as I walk through what we're seeing in the charts right now. Do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Please note, nothing here is financial advice, but we come out with crypto content every single day for you guys because we love crypto news and tracking these markets ourselves. Looking at the price of Bitcoin right now, it's still at $114,000, which is pretty good, but definitely has been showing weakness over the last 2 weeks. As you see, we have found some resistance at this blue trend line. As Bitcoin has been finding weakness, Ethereum has been finding strength, having a very nice rally, actually taking a new all-time high just a short day or two ago. And right now, after retracing a little bit, is climbing once again, taking another chance at breaking through this high. If Ethereum can successfully break through this high, and it's looking really good because, again, well, Bitcoin showing weakness, Ethereum showing strength, we have Bitcoin dominance falling, and to help the bull case for Ethereum and an altcoin season for CRO and crypto overall, a Fed rate cut right now has an 84% chance going into this next meeting, which happens with the FOMC in 24 days. The meaning behind this is a Fed rate cut would be a catalyst for risk-on investors to start getting into these risk-on assets, just bringing a little bit more confidence to the stock market, into crypto overall. That is the bull case right now that we're looking at that would make me feel in my heart that we should go above this high and really start moving for Ethereum, triggering a bigger altcoin season, and Bitcoin dominance is still falling lower right now. If Ethereum can do this, CRO coin can break this 16-cent level, in my personal opinion. Again, not financial advice, but this is something we've been tracking for a while, and this level has been tough for CRO. But if ETH is breaking out, there's a good chance that altcoins could start to rally and CRO could break through this level. And hopefully, if we do see that breakout, it could go through and maybe have a bullish retest of support. Now, as this is all happening, I like to do some trading in these markets. I like to trade ETH quite a bit and Bitcoin and some of the larger memes. And CRO is more of a holding coin for me. But if you guys want to do some trading as well, as you continue to see Ethereum test resistance or bounce off support, you can sign up for Blowfin or BitTNX in the description of this video down below. There are sign-up bonuses there for you guys if you want to take advantage of it. Now, let's talk about the potential risks here for CRO and for Ethereum. The biggest risk right now is kind of twofold, but they're tied together. September is historically a bearish month. That is one thing that is factually true for Ethereum, for CRO, even for Bitcoin. And there's a chance that because the markets could potentially flip bearish in that traditionally bearish month that is September, regardless of the bullish thing that is Fed rate cuts, what we could be seeing is Bitcoin dominance finding support and getting a bounce. What does that mean? That means that Bitcoin would then start holding up stronger than altcoins, which in other words means maybe we do find resistance here, or after taking a little bit of a high, we get one more slip in September before we have that blow off top portion for Ethereum. Regardless, with these two scenarios, I still lean to think that with Fed rate cuts coming, you will probably have this greater altcoin season coming as risk-on assets get more of an appetite for investors. But keeping in September bearish tradition in mind and thinking about this move for Ethereum has been tremendous. Nothing goes straight up. And there's a possibility that we actually have the Fed rate cuts already priced into the market, meaning when the FOMC meeting actually comes, in September, specifically on September 17th, 24 days from now, you might have what has been a buy the rumor, which is the news that there's a rate cut coming, and sell the news, which is the official announcement of that rumor that is being bought and priced into the price of Ethereum. That could set up for the perfect dip in September before the big bull market move. For CRO, either way, in a matter of 1 or 2 months, I think this plays out for a bullish scenario because October is historically the end of these bull markets. October, November, December is historically the end of these bull markets, the best months for crypto. We have the Fed rate coming up right now. Bitcoin dominance is showing weakness as Ethereum is showing strength. Even if we have some kind of pullback in September, it all looks good right now for ETH and altcoins, which means CRO could be getting some kind of move. And again, even if we have a breakout for CRO and for ETH, don't be surprised if there's some kind of bullish retest. For CRO, we could break through the 16-cent level and have a retest back down to it after taking 25 cents or something like that. For Ethereum, maybe we're going to see it break through this previous high and then retest the previous high, something like this. I can't really predict exactly where the stopping point for the high might be. If I were to zoom out, I'll take a peek at it and try to get some kind of level in mind for a new high. I could actually envision one right here, but it seems quite high if I can just go through these previous highs. A new high, wouldn't that be something up at 23K? I don't know, guys. I don't know about a 23K ETH, but I do know that I believe Ethereum will find higher prices before the end of this bull market, and CRO will as well, in my personal opinion. Guys, please continue to do your own research. Please note that nothing here is financial advice, but be on the lookout for more news surrounding tariffs, which is very important, and news about the Fed speaking out. There could potentially be a new, there is already somebody that stepped down from the Fed Board of Governors. We might have another one that's actually being forced to resign because of mortgage fraud, which means the president gets to appoint 2 Board of Governors individuals. Already one has been proposed. We're waiting to see if this other one takes place. And the president has a bias for rate cuts. All of this leads to what is potentially going to set up as a fantastic end of the 2025 year, Q4, Bitcoin bull market, altcoin season, blow off top that we've all been waiting for. And when it comes down to that for CRO, I don't see why there would be any reason why CRO shouldn't be able to achieve its previous highs, 95 cents, or even go higher. I've been talking about a $2 to $5 CRO for a while. I'm having a hard time with the $5 CRO in this cycle right now, just given the way everything's set up, but I do believe the $2 could still be achievable. If you agree, let me know in the comments down below. If you disagree, I'd like to hear that from you guys as well, or even on the broader market cycle theory and the analysis that I laid out for you guys in this video. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Again, if you guys want to trade the volatility of Bitcoin, Ethereum, some of your favorite altcoins, check out Blowfin and BitTinex in the link in the description down below with some sweet sign-up bonuses for you there if you haven't taken advantage of them yet. Continue to do your own due diligence. I'll see you in the next one. 2 videos here if you want to check them out, guys. Until next time, peace.